Welcome to your gentle morning stretch routine. Together, we'll release overnight stiffness, improve circulation, and gently awaken the body through mindful movement and deep breathing. Let's start the day feeling refreshed, energized, and ready for whatever lies ahead. Hi, I'm Andrea, and I'll be your guide. This is the gentle morning stretch. Meet me down on the mat in corpse pose, and we'll get started right away. So as you're working your way down onto your mat, you can either have your knees bent or straight, whichever works best for you. If you've got a little bit of low back trouble, you might want to have your knees bent. Tuck your chin into your chest and just start to roll yourself back. Now you can grip with your abdominals. If that gets to be a little bit too much, you can just catch yourself with your elbows and just lower yourself nice and gentle down to the mat. That's the way. Take your feet out to about hip width apart and just allow your arms to be down by your sides, palms facing to the sky. Take a big inhale into the belly. And a nice full complete exhale. Just take your time. So let's just get centered on our breathing for a moment. I'll be cueing you when to inhale and exhale through the routine so that we sync our movement with our breath. So we're going to practice taking those nice deep inhalations into the belly, just allowing the body to fill with air and exhaling as the navel comes back toward the spine. Good work. Just allow yourself to come at stillness and allow the natural firmness of the floor to bring your spine into good alignment as you take another big inhale. And now on your exhale, go ahead and take your right leg and bring your right knee to chest. Let's just start with a knee to chest. You're going to interlace your fingers across the top of your right knee. And on the exhales, you're going to pull that right knee in towards you a little bit more. It's going to open up the hips here. That's the way. Hold that knee nice and firm, keeping the elbows tucked in tight and giving a big hug. Another big inhale. Exhaling to pull that knee in towards you just a little bit more. Keep your back straight on the mat. Keep looking straight up at the sky. Good. And on your next inhale, go ahead now and straighten out the right leg. Exhale to pull the left knee up towards you. Good. Interlace your fingers across the top of the left knee. And now on the exhales, you're pulling that left knee in towards you a little bit more. Hold nice and firm. Taking those big inhales. And exhaling to pull that knee in towards you just a little bit more. Really opening up the hips here. That's the way. Good. Inhale now to straighten out the left leg. Exhale, let's switch it up and do one more time on each side. Bring that right knee back up to chest. Interlace your fingers across the top of the right knee. And on those exhales, you're going to pull that knee in towards you. And then hold it for the big inhale. And then exhale to pull that knee in towards you just a little bit more. So it might be barely visible on the outside, but it's really opening up a lot of space inside the body. Good work. Inhale now to straighten up the right leg. Exhale. Once again, bend that left knee, interlace your fingers across the top of the left knee, and on the exhale, you're going to pull that left knee in towards the chest. Keep a firm grip on that left knee, elbows tucked in, a nice hug on there. Good. Inhale. And exhale fully and completely. And inhale now once again to straighten up the left leg. Have it meet your right leg in corpse pose, and exhale fully and completely. Take another big inhale. And on the exhale, now you're going to grip with your abdominals, pull both your knees up to chest. There we go. Come on up to both knees to chest. Now you're going to interlace your fingers across the tops of both knees. And once again, on the exhales, you pull those knees in towards you. So be sure to have your low back on the mat. Be sure to be looking straight up at the sky. Just allowing the hips to do the work here. Take another big inhale. And on your exhale, now I want you to pick your nose up and bring your nose up to your knees. Come into a little full curl. That's the way. Inhale nice and deeply when you hold it. And exhale, go ahead and release your head back to the mat. Release your feet down to the floor and have your knees bent. And take your arms down by your sides and make sure that you can flick your heels with your fingertips. So that'll be the way we make sure our feet are the correct distance from the body. We're going to press up into a bridge pose. If we have our feet too far away, it's going to put too much pressure on the low back. So take a big inhale. On the exhale, now you're going to lead with your tailbone. You're just going to start to press your hips high up to the sky. Take a big arch. If you can get up onto your shoulders and interlace your fingers under the body, that's great. If you're not able to quite get that far, just have your hands down by your sides, palms pressing into the mat as you lift up nice and high to the sky. Hold it on a big inhale. Exhale nice and fully and completely. Hold it. Take another big inhale. And on the exhale, take the shoulders out to the sides and start to return to the mat. Now keep your hips up off the mat. Keep your tailbone up off the mat. Start at the top of your back. Press each vertebrae into the mat as you return. On your exhale, that's the way. Press, 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 press in the back, lower back, and then inhale to a big release. And exhale fully and completely. Take all the tension on the body. Good. We're going to press up into one more bridge pose. So take another big inhale. And on the exhale, once again, leading with the tailbone, peel your back up off the mat, lift your hips high up to the sky. Get up onto your shoulders if you can, interlacing the fingers onto the body. Press your hands and wrists into the mat. And take a big inhale when you get here. Exhale fully and completely. Hold it. Even squeeze your knees in together a little bit on the bridge pose if you like to put a little more strength training on the legs. And take another big inhale. It's a great way to develop a nice firm round bottom as well, in case you're interested. Exhale it out. And now take another big inhale. You got this. Go ahead and take your shoulders out to the side. Keeping the tailbone tucked up, start to press each vertebrae into the mat as you return to starting. Press, 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 press each vertebrae in as you go down. Take any notice where you have any pinching and grabbing along the way. And take a nice big inhale when you hit the bottom. And exhale to release, release, release. Beautiful work. Now from here, we're going to go into a nice windshield wiper twist. Take a step forward with your left foot. Take a step forward with your right foot. Take your arms out to about a 45-degree to the side of the body. Have yourself palms facing down. Take a nice deep inhalation. And on the exhale, now just take your knees and allow them to come to the right side of the body. Just allow them to go to the right side of the body. Now, if it's available to you, I want you to pick up your right leg and place your right ankle on top of the left knee. It's going to give it a little bit more of leverage. And this is where the hands come into play, because you're going to use your arms for stability. Take those nice deep inhales. Keep looking straight up at the sky, exhaling to release any tension out of the big muscle on top of the hip. This is where it's going to really focus on with this twist. Once again, keep a little bit of pressure on your hands for stability as you take another big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Allow it to sink down. Beautiful work. On your next inhale, go ahead and release the left knee out from underneath the right ankle. Bring your knees back to center. And now exhale to take your knees over to the left side. Good. And once again, you're going to put a little bit of pressure on your hands for stability. Pick up your left leg. Now place the left ankle on top of the right knee. And then allow that leverage to bring you into a little deeper twist. Take your time on this on a big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Take another big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. That's the way. Allow it to sink down. Allow that muscle to give way. And on your next inhale, go ahead and release the right knee out from underneath the left ankle. Bring the knees back up to center. And now walk your feet back. Walk your feet back. From here, I want you to press down on your feet, unweight your lower back, tilt your tailbone up, and now press your lower back into the mat. Press, 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 and then inhale to release. We're just going to straighten out the lower back after that very deep twist. Now we're going to go into a nice full twist, full spinal twist. From here, just go ahead and bring your legs into a 45 degrees. So it's like you're sitting in a chair, but you're on your back. Take your hands right up, straight out from the shoulders now. That's the way. Now you're going to take another big inhale, and we'll move on the exhale. Exhale now, you're going to tilt your knees back over to the right side. Just tap your big toes, your toes down onto the mat, and just allow your knees to come to rest on the floor on the right side. Keep looking straight up at the sky so your shoulders are firmly placed on the mat. If you want to go a little bit deeper with twist, you're going to inhale your head up off the mat. Exhale, turn and look to the left and lower your head down. Take those nice deep inhalations. And a full, complete exhalation. That's right. So we're stretching out all those beautiful little tendons and ligaments around the spinal column, getting nice and loosened up for the day. Taking those big inhales. And on the exhale, now you're going to grip with your abdominals, put some pressure on your hands as well, and lift your knees back up to center. And then exhaling to bring them all the way, the knees all the way over to the left side of the body, tapping the toes down on the mat, and just allowing the knees to come to rest on the left side of the body. Beautiful. Now, once again, if you want to go a little bit deeper with this twist, you can stay right here, or you can inhale the head up off the mat. Exhale, turn to the right and lower the head down. That's the way. You're going to feel a little bit more of a twist. Some of you might get a little bit of a pop in your back. It's almost like giving yourself a little adjustment. Taking those big inhales. And full, complete exhales as you release, release, release. That's the way. Take another big inhale. And on the exhale, grip with the abdominals. Pull your knees back up to center. And now exhaling to wrap your hands or interlace your fingers across the tops of your knees and come back into Upanasana, knees to chest. Just pull those knees into chest. Good. So we always like to straighten out our spine after we've done any twisting. Take another big inhale. Exhale, come into nose to knee. Bring your nose up to your knees. Good. Hold it nice and firm. Keeping the elbows tucked in tight. Take a big inhale in your full curl. Exhale, just lower the head back to the mat. Keep your knees to chest. Take another big inhale. And now on the exhale, I want you to press your knees away from the body. So it's going to straighten out your arms, going to put a little bit of a tug, a little bit of a stretch between the shoulder blades. So as you're pressing the knees away from the body with your arms straight, it'll start to draw your upper back slightly off the mat and give you a really great stretch between the shoulder blades. Take a big inhale. Exhale now to bring the knees back toward the chest, and that's going to automatically start to lower your head back down to the mat. And now inhale to go ahead and land your feet on the mat with your knees bent. Go ahead and straighten the legs now. Come on back into corpse pose with a big inhale, exhaling to allow the arms to be down by your sides, palms facing up. That's the way. Good work. Rest it out here for one more cycle of breath. Deeply inhaling into the belly, exhaling fully and completely just to release, release, release. Take the tension out of the body. That's the way. Just leave it on the mat. Beautiful work. Go ahead on your next inhale. Bend your knees. Scoot yourself over to one side of the mat or the other. Roll yourself onto your side. Press up into sitting, and I'll meet you on all fours in the tabletop position. We'll do a little bit more limbering up before we get going for the day. Let me bring my little notepad over to here. Now, as you land in tabletop, make sure that those hands are directly below your shoulders. Your knees are directly below the hips. As you inhale, you lengthen up the spine. And exhaling to keep your elbows nice and soft as you work through the cat-cows. So limber up the spine a little bit more. So on your next inhale, you're just going to drop the belly and lift the head. Come on into cow. Really feel that beautiful stretch across the chest area in the front of the neck. Exhale as you curl it down. Curl your forehead down toward your thighs and press, press, press into the mat. Arch your back up to the sky. That's the way. Inhale, release, drop the belly, lift the head. So it's fluid, little easy movements. We're syncing with the breath. Exhaling to curl it on down to cat. Press, press, press into the mat. Tuck in your tailbone as you arch up to the sky. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhaling to curl it on forward. That's the way. Curl it on down. Press, press, pressing into the mat, arching the back up to the sky. Squeeze your navel up toward your spine as well. That's the way as you're tucking the tailbone. Inhale, release to neutral. Last time. Come on back into cow. Drop the belly, lift the head. And exhaling to curl it forward. That's the way. Curl it on down. Press, press, pressing into the mat as you arch your back up to the sky. Tucking in the tailbone. And now inhale to neutral. And a full, complete exhale. Now from here, we're going to go into a thread the needle. We're just going to release any tension out of the shoulders. So take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, you're going to take your right hand, slide it in behind the left wrist, and then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Nice and gentle. Land on your mat. Take your, what hand is that? Left hand. Place it on top of your right hand. Inhale it up overhead. Now, if it's available to you, go ahead and bind the left arm behind you. Otherwise, just keep the left hand straight up. Take a big inhale, really, as I say, it's a good shoulder release. So we're going to take a big inhale with a slight twist, but we've practiced the twist for that reason, to get us prepared for this particular pose. Exhaling it out, release. That's the way. Inhale now, the left arm right back up overhead. Exhale, place the left hand palm in front of the face and press up, using the breath to press back up into tabletop position. Beautiful. Inhale now to lengthen up the spine. We'll switch it up and do the other side. Now take your left hand, slip it in behind the right wrist, lower yourself all the way down so you get to see it from the other angle now. Take the right hand, place it on top of the left hand. Inhale it right on up overhead. Exhale, bind the arm behind you if it's available to you. If it's not, that's fine too. Just take your time on this very deep twist with a shoulder opener. Sink it down as best you can. Big inhales and exhaling to sink it down. So release, release, release. Beautiful work. Inhale now, the right hand right back up overhead. Exhale, place the right palm right in front of your face and press up with the exhale. Come back into tabletop position. Inhale now to look straight down at your mat and exhale it out. Now from here, go ahead and take a walk, one step forward with your right hand, one step forward with your left hand. Drop down to your elbows where your hands were and follow all the way down the mat, either with your chin or with your forehead. You can start with the forehead, and if that seems rather easy for you, then go ahead and take it down to the chin, okay? Just a little bit deeper. Take your time, really gauge yourself on this one. On your big inhales, take them deeply into low back and belly. And this would also be considered a wind relieving pose, which is one of the good reasons that we practice yoga at home some days. So go ahead and take a big exhale. Very great pose. Extended waiting puppy. We're going to really opening up the chest area as well. So what this does is it allows all the little muscles between your ribs. You have little muscles between the ribs that are called intercostal muscles. They don't get stretched out very often, but when they do, you can breathe more freely and more deeply when we take all the tension out of those little muscles between the ribs. Good work. Inhale now to walk your hands back. Come on back into tabletop position and exhale it out. And now from here, just walk your knees back, one step, two step. Now you're going to have your shoulders right up over your hands and just lower yourself down to the mat. So keep your elbows tucked in nice and tight. Just have a nice little lower down. Good. Now just double check to make sure your hands are directly below your shoulders. Elbows tucked in tight to the body. We're going to swoop up into a cobra. So on the inhale, take the nose up toward the sky. And then press up a little bit more. Keep your legs nice and released and relaxed out behind you. Exhale to come forward. Inhale, take the nose up toward the sky. Press up, press up, press up a little bit more. And exhale, come forward. Take your time on these. Really great. Lower back release. Inhale, swoop the nose up toward the sky. So come up as high as you can on your own and then press up, engage the arms at that point and start to press up a little bit more. And once again, we're really syncing our movement with our breath here, exhaling to come forward. And last time for good measure, go ahead and swoop that nose up toward the sky on an inhale. And exhale to come forward. Good. Now take another big inhale. On the exhale, now you're going to press your upper body up off the mat. Press your upper body up off the mat. Tap your big toes together. Walk your hands back. Sit back on your haunches and come on into child's pose. So in child's pose, the idea is to take our forehead as close to our knees as we can.
And now you can either curl your arms down by your sides or have your arms up overhead. So whatever is most comfortable and most needed right now, you get to choose which is best for you. Okay, so I've got my arms down by my sides. I'm getting a good stretch between the shoulder blades. I'm also taking nice deep inhalation in the low back and belly, creating lots of space in the SI joint and in the hip area. If you want a little bit more of a stretch on your lower back, you may certainly take your arms up overhead and just let your hands and arms be released and relaxed overhead. Either way is good. As I say, feel it out for yourself and do what's right for you at this moment. Nice big inhales, exhaling to release right down over your legs. Take all the tension out of the body. Beautiful work. Take another big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Sink it down, release, release, release. And let's linger here for one more cycle of breath on a big inhale. And a full, complete exhale. Release, release, release. Beautiful work. And when you're ready to move, go ahead and inhale. Come back to all fours. Swing your legs over to one side or the other. Come into sitting. Take a moment to just enjoy how it feels to be a little more limber than when you started. Those nice big inhales. Exhale and take the tension out of the body. Allow the jaw to go soft. Allow the shoulders to drop. Good work. And when you're ready, just go ahead and move right into the rest of your day. I hope you're feeling more open, energized, and ready to enjoy the day ahead. If you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for practicing with me.